Do you think this version of Fnatic is better than 2023 Fnatic?
Right now, at this exact moment, no.
Yeah, like right now.
Maybe the same, but I think they will be better by the end of the year. Yeah, just because Kayak has so much room to grow still, and then Chronicle is back in form, Alpha is in form.
Yeah.
They have 3, and then they have also Crashies. Sorry, Crashies is also in an insane form. They have 4 players that are world-class players on their team, like individually, in terms of like obviously shooting and like everything. And then they have a good caller. So they have world-class calling, they have world-class players, and they are playing good Valorant. Like they fundamentally play well. So I think overall, look, I know you guys like love Leo, and I completely understand that like sentiment, but to me, this lineup with Kayak, Alpha, and Chronicle, I feel like if they aren't already better, they're the same. They're the same, if not exactly like or better than the old Fnatic. Oh, Durka too. That's fair. Yeah. Durka too. But I think this team to me is the same or better, straight up. Yeah, because I feel like Ghoster's gotten better as a caller, and all of those players you guys are talking about have gotten better as players, and they are much better players than they were during that time. So, and I'm gonna say it right now. I know this is how quickly you guys switch your opinions, okay? This is how stupid you motherfuckers are. If Fnatic hadn't come back during lock-in, or say they came back to 11 rounds and then they lost to Loud, and Loud ended up winning the tournament, no one would be saying anything about Fnatic of that year. No one would be saying fucking shit. Not a word would be said. If Fnatic had lost that grand final instead of winning it, all of a sudden the entire narrative is different. Even though that Fnatic was still great, everything would have been different. But because they came back and won that tournament, they technically won 2 events, right? Even though people were like saying, "Oh, Mickey Mouse and for lock-in," it's still a real event, and they ended up winning it. And then they ended up winning 2 events that year because of it, and they're the only team to win 2 events or whatever in that year. So that was Fnatic's year. But all of these players have gotten much better than they were back then. And then they also brought in Kayak, who is literally in his rookie season, absolutely playing some of the most mature Valorant that I've seen from a rookie. And so to think that that team, like you put that team up against this team would obliterate. Like what? It's legit obvious logic. I shouldn't even be arguing this. You guys have Leo's cock so far up your assholes, it's actually coming out of your mouths. Actually, it's insane. And that's not even to say Leo is bad. He is at his best a top 2 player in the world. But bro, are you even watching the current Fnatic this year? Like from Toronto to right now, and then probably all the way through champs? Maybe this narrative that I'm saying, what I'm saying, will be more proven as time goes on and we see them at champs. Because I can almost guarantee this Fnatic team is making a champs run.